All right, let me see. Let me make sure we're on. Perfect. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Okay, we are on.
There you go. Sounds good.
Perfect. What's up, guys? This is John with Buddies with Crypto, and we're back with another live episode. And we just got done doing a Bitcoin technical analysis, and so in this episode is much more podcast style podcast. So I'm gonna be asking Crypto King some questions, and we're gonna go from there. So here we go. We're gonna start with the first question, the most important one out of all of them, basically. Is crypto over?
So, I mean, it depends who you ask. You, me, and millions of other people and countries. No, of course not. Crypto's not over. Is the value a lot lower than it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month, 2 months ago? Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's over. Usually people saying that crypto's over are people that have lost hella money. They bought the exact top and have sold, at an enormous loss.
Yes. I mean, you could say that about anything. It's the stock's over.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially at this moment. And of course, not yet with the real estate, but just wait a little bit.
You think it's bad now.
Exactly, yeah. So pretty much. And, I believe it's not over. Crypto King doesn't believe it's over. And a lot of the people that are, just by looking at how much money is still in the crypto market, I don't think a lot of people believe it's over either. So that's your answer for that.
Right.
So let's go to the second one. Is your strategy different for picking coins in a bear market?
No, I still look for good, solid quality coins. I still do my technical analysis with my support, resistant, trend lines, and Fibonacci. So that doesn't change, and it shouldn't change the way that you pick coins either. You should look for solid projects. You shouldn't be looking for Cumrocket, Dogecoin, things like that. You should be looking for companies that are actually trying to solve real world problems. So that doesn't change if it's a bull market or a bear market.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, so basically it doesn't change. It's just different prices. That's all it is.
Exactly.
So let's go to the next one. Is it a higher risk to buy coins in a bear market?
No, quite the opposite.
Okay.
So in a bear market, you're going to get in at a much better price. Your dollar is going to go a lot further in buying you, a significant amount of more coins. So, if anything, the risk is lower. But again, the risk is going to be high if you're picking, these crap coins. You know what I mean?
Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. But, I guess, I'll ask about another coin that's been in the news for a while right now.
What's that?
I'll ask that for then. I'll say that for then.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. The next one. Let's see. What coins would be good to invest in now?
I mean, any coin with a solid project behind it, any coin that, you do research in, that you like, that has been around for a specific amount of time, a coin that has a limit on the coins that'll ever exist. It has a lot of the circulating supply out already. It's been around for at least a few years. Now. So many of these coins are so new. You want to look for projects that have been around for at least 2 or 3 years. So, I mean, that really would be it, to be honest with you.
Full disclosure, you guys see my AMP shirt.
Yes, sir.
That's the coin, my AMP mug. So not financial advice, but that's the coin that we've been heavily invested in, and we're still holding a lot of it, and we're just waiting it out like everything else.
Right. And I would say anybody that likes XRP should be obsessed with AMP, because XRP is on the bank side of things. AMP is on the merchant side of things, doing the same exact things, but just between one is with the banks, one is with merchants, and they're really doing the same, trying to solve the same problems.
Yes, it's used as collateral for transactions, basically.
Yeah.
And people are, they're getting pay an amp to stake their amp.
Right.
Exactly. So, look into the Flexa network. If you guys want more information about that, just Google it and you'll get more. And it's gonna ship price right now. So if you like XRP, like Crypto King says, you're gonna love AMP as well.
Exactly.
All right. So let's see this one right here, my last one. How do you control your emotions in a bear market? Because right now people are scared. They're gonna pull the trigger. I think I told you I'd opened an account for my mom, and she's already wanting to take some money out. And I told her, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Right. You're not gonna let her sell at a loss.
No, hell no.
So-
I'd rather give her the money and keep the coins.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So, I mean, the only way to control your emotions is, man, like I try to tell everyone, don't be all in the market at once. Don't be all out at the market at once. You want to have some available capital, even if it's just 5% of what you already have in. You want to have some available capital ready to buy at any time. You know what I mean? You never want to be all in. You never want to be all out. But at a time like now where the price has came down so far, it's dumped so much, you would want to be more so on the all-in side of things versus being on the all-out side of things.
Because it's just been such a massive drop in price that it's worth it getting in buying
Right.
a little more. Because we don't know if it's going to go down a little lower. Maybe not, maybe yes, but still, you could buy on your way down, like we've been doing for a while. I already ran out of money.
Right.
I've been wanting to buy more, especially right now because everything's just so low. But yeah, so the last thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to mention to you that I said earlier, how do you feel about Luna and everything that happened with Luna? Because, I guess, would you have considered that before a solid project? Before this happened?
I don't know anything about Luna.
Yeah,
I hate to break it to you.
Honestly, I don't know anything either. the only reason I heard about it is because of what happened.
Right. Didn't it go from $100 to like a penny or something?
Yeah, it was, dude, it was less than a penny. It went,
Wow.
And from what I gather, I guess the way it works, the Terra coin or whatever, I don't know. I think it was Terra. Which one? One of us was pegged to the dollar. That was their stable.
Oh, the USDT to Tether. Yes.
So it's that Terra coin. So basically, that was pegged to the dollar. It was worth $1, and the way it works, so it was an algorithm something.
Okay.
So basically, if it was starting to come down in price, what it would do, it would start buying it up.
Okay. Wow. With USDT, with Tether?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. With its own coin, Luna.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it had its own coin. So if the price was going down, it would start buying it up. So if it was and if it was going too high, it would start selling it.
Right.
But somebody took out so much liquidity out of it
Yes.
that it just triggered a massive sell off, and it was not able to stay pegged to the dollar anymore. It just poop.
But the Tether fell too for like a day.
But that's the thing. It wasn't. I guess I don't know if I think it was pegged to the dollar. I'm not. Don't quote me on this. But what I know is that whatever the system that it was using, it was basically creating fake coins.
Wow.
And it kind of triggered where it dumped so low that it was creating way more coins.
Yes.
To trying to to sell, but at the same time when it was creating all those coins, it dropped the price even more.
Wow.
So it was just kind of like a negative feedback loop. It just kept going and going, and it went to shit now.
Right. And I'm glad that something like that happened. I'm going to have to look into it now because everybody invested in these coins that have no cap. Like they could make as many coins as they want.
Inflationary coins, right? They just keep going and going.
Yep.
And yeah, so that's why that's why people want to get off the dollar for that same goddamn reason.
The same people that want to get out of the dollar buy coins like Doge and stuff where there's no, it's endless.
Yeah, that's not good, guys. If a coin has no limit, then that means the price, there's no limit to the price or how low it could go or how it could go. That's one of the things that people are attracted to Bitcoin, because it's a certain amount and that's it.
Yeah, it's a limited supply.
Exactly. They're not gonna make more. That's what gives it its
value.
With anything like gold, houses, cars, anything. If it's a limited supply, that's what gives it its value. If there's a bunch of houses, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are right now with the housing market.
Right.
There's not. There's such a low supply that's what keeps the prices high on the home market. But yeah, so that's I just wanted to bring it up. And yeah, I haven't heard about it, and good thing I didn't before.
Right.
I would have bought some. And when I started talking to my other friends that are into crypto, they all have bought some Luna.
Wow.
And they were down on it, of course.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So yeah, but exactly, guys. So if a good rule of thumb, rule of thumb is don't buy coins that have infinite amount. That's it. Those don't do it. Don't do it. And that's pretty much it, guys. We just wanted to keep it short. We're just trying to make this little bit more digestible, I guess. And we'll just be back for another episode later on next week, hopefully. Or wait, are you gonna be around next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll still be in the
okay.
country.
All right. Because this guy's all over the place now. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.